We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. San Francisco enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So digging in now, Abiatel Avellino. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Lester has pitched his way to over 2,600 innings of work at the big league level and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
To the left side, but it's well foul. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, one down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
In now is Yasiel Puig. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. Avellino, the runner at second with one away. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, if it's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in, Jalen Davis. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike to Longoria.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1, here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So now to the plate, Gio Brusa standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's set. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Giants lead it 1-0. Tyler Beede gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
The 2-1 on its way. Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. from the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
Nobody out, runner on first. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And it's fouled away. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In there, a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
A ball and a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 26 home runs, and 78 RBIs. He's set. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Second inning set to go. At the plate, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Buster Posey.
Pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now Lester's 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Baez onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jalen Miller batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 2-2.
Full count.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Beede. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Abiatel Avellino. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Ian Happ, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Still 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Next to bat for the Giants, Yolmer Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat.
The first baseman, number 2, Yolmer.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball, down.
A runner at first with no outs here. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Jalen Davis will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Jalen Davis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. First and second here with nobody out.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, and it's even at 1. None out, runners at first and second. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. Soft liner to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Gio Brusa, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1. This one's down to third. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The catcher, number 28.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Lester ready, the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 3 runs already home here. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in, Jalen Miller. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Beede, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He's ready. Now the pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here now the 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Cub error, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs nothing. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, number 46.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he'll get back in safely. The 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Again, a 1-2.
Ball left outside.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Yasiel Puig.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Jalen Davis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Kyle Schwarber lays off 1-0. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Puig is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning. Line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning continues.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hayward, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Casey Sadler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Casey Sadler.
Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And it's fouled away. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
To the plate now, Gio Brusa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 2-1 home. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ready for another chance? Buster Posey, 0-for-2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Number 52.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Danny Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Number 20 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. Here's Javier Baez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. Alec Mills takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 30, Alec Mills.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. So in now for San Francisco, Jalen Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ian Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Ian Wong.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Wong is exactly a .260 hitter. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So far this season, Wong is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That misses. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aviatel Avelino. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. The count now at 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Once again a 3-2. And a foul tipped here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Tyler Sear will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 88, Tyler Sear.
Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count even at 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Rowan Wick is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 50.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Yasiel Puig.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball one.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Puig with a big swing, but he got out in front a bit too much, and this is a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Jalen Davis. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2, here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Wandy Peralta will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's set, here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. One out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Olson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in, Gio Brusa. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Fouled off. windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Olson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Olson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
up next to the Giants.
Now at the plate, Jalen Miller. No hits to this point.
Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Steven Duggar will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Steven Duggar.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out with the man at first. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Make it 5-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Aviatel Avellino just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Cubs 1. Sam Tuivalala is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
Stepping in, David Bodie. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Two and two.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Brandon Morrow enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Yolmer Sanchez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 the count. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. A 1-1 count to Puig. One and two now. From the stretch.
Nope.
And it's fouled away. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder giving chase into a slide as he makes a great basket catch.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at first here, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes down. Ball, that's too high.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Lucas Sims, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 40, Lucas Sims.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0. Hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two out here and a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Jason Hayward would be next. Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Ready now, Jason Hayward. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Lester was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.